Hey guys, Huzz here, bringing you another video. Now, welcome back to Unranked to Diamond, the series that we take a smurf account, fresh account, never played ranked before, and show you the adventure to Diamond. Now, welcome to the new patch. So I will say, for those Americans of you who are watching, you'll be like, where's 10 ban? So the 10 ban system is on this patch, but what they're doing, they're trying it out first on normal games in North America, then it'll be going into ranked in North America, and then if all proves correct, in probably a couple weeks, it will come out on EU West in our games. So that's why we don't have 10 ban yet, and that's why some of you might already have experienced it on North America. So, I am going to say this right now. I'm going to stop. I don't know if the right word is messing around, but like, I'm just going to play champs that I know I'm good with at the moment. Let's just get this account to Diamond. It's that simple. Like yesterday, the second video was Kled. It could have gone very well. Obviously, it didn't. I did kind of look into the Jarvan a little bit more, and it turns out that he was a Riven one-trick pony. So it kind of makes sense, his play style. Like, it makes a lot more sense now than, you know, before. So if you didn't watch the episode, basically you had a Jarvan that was doing very badly, who was ignoring everybody. You know, I told him not to come top lane, but it was like the only lane he was ganking for some reason when I was telling him don't. And he built full damage even though he had over 10 odd deaths. And yeah, he's a Riven one-trick pony, so obviously plays Jarvan or something when he's in the jungle. We saw by the stats he was doing really bad on the champion overall. And yeah, just a Riven one-trick that builds damage even if they're doing bad, which is a very bad mentality to have. So yeah, that's what I say. A lot of like Riven one tricks or Yasuo one tricks always go, oh, you know, we have such a bad name for ourselves. You know, it's unfair. There's a reason for it. Like, you know, I look into that Jarvan and it's a Riven one trick by like 200 ranked games or something, and the other champions at like 10 or 20. So it's just like, there's a reason why they have a bad name, you know, because that type of thing happens. I don't do it, you know. I don't kind of go, look, that guy must be a Riven one trick. He is a one trick. Like, that's just the way that it is. So, yeah. Just thought I'd explain that because some people would have probably been interested about the Jarvan a little bit more. Some people probably looked into it, you know, himself or themselves. But what are we going to play today? So again, I want to try and just get a couple wins under my belt. People really enjoyed the Karthus episode the other day. There's a Riven. Gragas should do well in that matchup. So we might do another car. Oh, no, we're not. Soraka lock-in. A Soraka lock-in, you do not pick Karthus. Some people think it's like they counter out each other. Yeah, that's the point. You do not want to counter out yourself when you're playing Karthus. You actually want to do really well. You want to, you know, don't have something that's stopping your damage, basically. So I think I'm just going to go for Ziggs. Ziggs is a really good snowballing champion at the moment, and I enjoy him. People enjoy me playing him, and he's not like a crazy champion that's played all the time. So even though he's a champion that I know I can do well with and stuff, it's a bit rarer to see. So that's why I'm picking him again. Against an Orianna. That's fine. She has slight 1v1 advantage. But that's completely fine. I don't mind that if I'm against a matchup that has a slight 1v1 advantage, to be honest. That's usually the way that it goes, because I always play for late game. I never play for lane phase, really. If they look in Ezreal, their comp is... it's okay. It's pretty annoying in some cases. I'd say Ashe would be more annoying than Ezreal. Yeah, okay. That's good for us. Why would I think that? Their engage with Ashe would be insane. Ashe arrow onto somebody, Rek'Sai tunnel knock-up, and then a Riven Orianna combo. That would be painful. So at least we don't have like a crazy big initiating thing. So I like that. Our team comp, it could work quite well as well. If we have the Ashe engage... on any of them, really. We can explode any of them. Same goes for Caitlyn. Okay, I like both team comps. Both can work. Obviously, you always have to be careful of a Riven. But a Gragas, I think, is very good versus her. Gragas should never die in a 1v1 to her. It's just how that matchup goes. And then mid lane, it's probably just going to be a farm fest. And then whoever has more roam potential. So that's why I'm taking teleport. Because I don't think I'm going to die in a 1v1. I could get camped. But I don't think I'm going to get die in a 1v1, and I just want to have that global pressure. So without much further ado, let's get the loading screen where we break down today's game. Okay, welcome to the loading screen. This is where we use website lolskill.net. Now, as you can see, my team has a 51.1% chance to win, but let's break it down. You've got an Orianna with a kind of an inappropriate name, but anyway, we've got a Diamond 5 Soraka, Platinum 2 Ezreal, Diamond 5 Rek'Sai, and a Diamond 5 Riven. On my team, Platinum 1 Ziggs, I'm currently unbeaten on the champion. Diamond 5 Caitlyn, Diamond 5 Rammus, looks to be like a Rammus main. Platinum 2 Gragas, which is not looking good because he's currently 2 and 5 of the champion, so hopefully he'll be okay versus the Riven. And then finally a Diamond 4 Thresh. Okay, one of the games today we're playing Ziggs, hoping to get another win under our belt, just to kind of point out that the Orianna took a ghost, not teleport. So in theory, I do have like some advantages in the early game. If we go for poke and poke and poke and poke and trade on each other, then I can just go back and TP back to lane and get back quicker, where she can't. So that's a good advantage to have. And then also in late game, I could go split push. You know, I probably never will, but I could. And then I've got teleport to like kind of help my team. So that's always nice. Interesting matchmaking. Why? Everybody's at the same rating, isn't they? Well, apart from that's a Platinum 2 and I'm Platinum 1, but obviously my MMR is very high with the amount of games that I've played. Because even though like some people are like, oh, you've been in Platinum for 8 or Platinum 1 for ages, yeah, the amount of games that we've played is still really low for the rating that we actually are. So, and again, this series isn't about me just getting to Diamond as quick as I can on the champions that I play. That would be boring. I've done that once myself. I didn't make a YouTube series of it, and I got there in 50 games. Like, it wasn't that interesting. And I got there so quick because I wasn't making a YouTube series. So I don't have to commentate, and I was playing my main champions. That's what majority of Smurfs do, obviously, is that, you know, they're not YouTubers. They just play their main champs, get Diamond, and wabam. So for an Unranked to Diamond series, we are actually doing quite well. That, you know, full game commentaries every game and all that stuff. So, hello, Orianna. How are you? Hope you're good. Just to mention something, so last month we were running the big Steel Series giveaway with some Riot points on the side. There were 10 winners overall. By the time this video comes out, everybody check. I'm going to say, obviously, check your email, because then you'll know if you win. What I will most likely do, if I remember, which I should, will be on Twitter. I will post, and probably Facebook, I will probably post a picture of all the winners' names. Obviously, I'll blank out any, like, you know, actual information that could lead to you, like email and stuff like that. I won't show that. But just to kind of give people like, oh, I won. So, yeah. There will be, by the way, another one, but we're probably just going to hold off for like a week or so because I might be doing it a little bit different once again. Okay, the Orianna did that really bad. What are you doing? I have no idea what she's doing. Weird. That was a free kill. Like, if I actually had Thunderlords, like, here's the difference. If I had Thunderlords, I would have gone for First Blood then. And obviously, if I had Ignite or something like that, I would have gone for First Blood. But I went for Deathfire because I think this game's going to be a lot more about, like, poking a little bit more than I normally would on Ziggs. Okay, Soraka already used Exhaust for a good reason or a bad reason. A good reason, I think. Wait, how is Gragas nearly dead? Again, I'm a little bit nervous about the matchup in top lane. Usually I would say Gragas do very well, but by this guy's win rate, it's not very good. What? How do you lose to a Soraka lane? No. So I took a lot of damage for that, but whatever. Thresh got the kill on Ezreal. I gotta go back. And I don't have teleport balls. That's bad for me. What are you doing? You're completely alone. She might go for something under tower. Possibly. I wonder if I could do anything to it, though. That's going to be the interesting thing. Rammer should just go back on that health. All the Gragas has to do, by the way, to stop that Riven is just E into her when she's coming to him. Completely stops her in her tracks. Alright. Yeah, the Rammus... Ooh. I'm on my way. I don't know if we can do anything, though. Nope. Did he not have flash? He had flash. Why didn't he flash on top of him? If he flashed on top of him, then that was a dead Rek'Sai. Bah humbug. And again, this is like a Rammus big player, so I would expect him to know what he's doing. I'm going back. He's level 3. He's got to farm more. You got to care about your experience a lot in the early game. If you get behind now, you're just going to get really behind. So we're going to do this and that. So we just want to have like a decent early game, basically. Even-ish on CS with me actually going back, and even on CS considering the teleport that I did. Obviously, that was like, some people go, oh, that teleport was dumb. You just took a lot of free damage. Yes, I was expecting free damage, but I was expecting to get a kill on the Ezreal. And obviously, he just died to minions, so it kind of didn't work in my favor. If it did, then it would have been really good. But sometimes things don't go your way. So, yeah, that's just the way that it is. Wabam. I kind of want to push this in, because I'll be level 6 and I can look for a big bomb somewhere. Okay, Riven using teleport to back to top lane. I'm going bot lane. Sweet. Lol. Free kill for me. And we got rid of Rek'Sai pressure too. Sweet. That's really good. No, no, no. Rek'Sai's bot lane. I really don't like this Rammus's playstyle. Way too all in. Like, way too all in. He's level 4 and he wants to dive. Like, what are you doing? Thresh has to get a hook. Oh. I was wondering where Orianna was. I might have to flash. Okay, oh, they got... Okay, fair enough. The mines actually saved me then. She wanted to go for an all-in, but I slowed her enough to kind of get rid of her. Alright, so they get a double kill. So a lot of people say, see, Huz, you were wrong. It's still risky. You're tower diving at level 4. The mistake that the Ezreal made was he ran away from tower. Like, they're all level 4, level 5. Tower is absolutely going to obliterate you. Like, obliterate enemies. There we go. Nice. Again, that lane is a free win for Gragas, so I don't understand how he was losing it so early. But yeah, when I'm seeing an Ezreal run away from tower, then it's a good thing for us, obviously, because you're getting rid of the early strength of a tower. Sweet. I doubt I'm getting that because he's level 4. Yeah, he needs experience, which I'm fine with. Like, it's annoying that he's only level 4, but... eh. 3 Doran's rings, Gragas is so busted. Well, don't fight him. It's basically rule number 1 is do not fight a 3 Doran's Gragas or Galio. It gives them a crazy good early game. And yes, I agree, it's kind of annoying to deal with. Like, a tank shouldn't be doing that, but until Riot changes it, it exists. Alright, so I'm still a little bit behind on last hits, but I have now backed. So eventually she will probably go back before me, I would think. Is she gone back now, or is she getting blue? I'm not entirely sure, so I'm going to push. If she's going back, then I can push it into the thing. Okay, she got blue. I presume Rek'Sai is going to go top lane, but Gragas should be fine. Whatever Rek'Sai is, it doesn't really matter. It could come mid. It's a possibility. The combo between Rek'Sai and Orianna is really good. Naturally, she puts a ball on Rek'Sai, tunnels underneath you, and wabam! Pop up into an Orianna ball. I was expecting Rek'Sai to be there. Why did he stay? I was letting him... just run. Like, this Rammus is delusional. Like, I really dislike this Rammus's playstyle, as I've said to you guys before. But it's not just that. Oh, that was really good. Nice, got an assist. That was good. Well done, Gragas. It's the Rammus in general. Like, he doesn't care about his personal experience, like, at all. Which is really bad for a jungler. Like, he's not even... Like, he's just hit level 6. And his playstyle is just rather, like, all in with... I don't know, no substance. Kill the tower. There you go. Go all in. There you go. It's like, you just killed the tower, kill them! Like, what are you doing? Alright, I don't know where Orianna's gone. Yo, I'm on my way. Okay. Get wrecked. I absolutely owned that Rek'Sai. Holy moly. I dodged the ultimate. Obviously, Rek'Sai's now had an update, if you're unaware. LOL. Get owned. That was great. I don't know where Orianna's gone, but I presume she's just back there somewhere. So, I'm gonna push. Oh, there's a Rek'Sai. Okay, I want to start going on this tower, because that's what Ziggs is kind of built for. I think I'm going to still max mines, though. Like, I only would max W. Like, W was... I've said it last time I played Ziggs. You only really max W is if, like, you're playing the AD carry Ziggs. And, like... you're really going for that first blood tower, because that's what AD carry Ziggs kind of does. That's why you pick him. Push out an AD carry in the early game, because they're not very strong, and bam! Tower. Ooh. I will be reporting the Orianna, obviously, for the name at the end of the game. It's not appropriate. And that's what the report is, right? Inappropriate name. Did she just get wrecked? I don't know why, but I do have a satisfaction in me that when Rivens just get wrecked, especially when it's like a Riven kind of main. I think everybody kind of has that satisfaction, though. Team? That was so free! Rammus is just not doing anything anymore. Well, this game is... Okay, I'm going to max W right now, because we're actually going for towers. So I'm changing my game plan. Because we're actually snowballing, I'm maxing W. So when I actually can do towers, it will just be like snowballing it more. But this game is a huge stomp. Partially will obviously be like the Rek'Sai I don't think is doing amazing. Because the Rek'Sai has just got updated. Like this patch, Rek'Sai got a complete like rehaul basically. So obviously that person probably isn't very comfortable on the champion as playing it on patch day 1 of the patch. Probably hasn't played a normal game of it or anything. Which I know some people like, you know, I would probably do that. But I don't know. A lot of the time when I do it, I at least play at least one game on the PBE with it. And this person probably hasn't played any. How did... Oh, there must be a ward in there. Okay, that was stupid from Caitlyn. That's just a free kill. I was like, Rek'Sai shouldn't have been able to see the Caitlyn, like, there. So either it's warded or obviously the Rek'Sai just walked up and killed her. Because obviously they do get vision when you're standing on top of somebody. That's not good. People got to care about their lives more. Oh my god. Any help? So what's happening is the enemy team is now starting to play as a team, together, join, doing stuff. Yo, Caitlyn's still bot lane doing nothing, obviously dying over here. And, yeah, Thresh running in. Like, what are you doing? There's no point to be running in like that. Ugh. That's just inting. Like, before we're trying to save the tower, Thresh is, like, no damage. He's a support. He just ran in. Like, what are you doing? We just need a group. That was just throwing away a game right there. Giving like 2 or 3 kills for no reason whatsoever. But it always happens. Obviously, Sorakas are the kind of annoying champion that a lot of people play if they don't like know how to play support, or they're just kind of like, I want to play Soraka because it's easy. So all you have got to do is focus them. Like that's literally it. Like, focus a Soraka. One, they can't heal anymore, and two, no offense, and again, I could trigger some people here, but Soraka players play Soraka for a reason. She's not mechanically intensive whatsoever. So usually they're very easy to kill because they miss position and stuff like that. Again, I don't want to trigger people. I just go off experience. Like, this is literally just my experience talking of what I've had for the past few years. Because they are relatively the same. Pretty much all the time. Nope, 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 nope. Oh my god. What's Gragas doing? Group as 5. Oh, we lose. We can't have anybody alone. So before, Caitlyn's alone. Now Gragas is alone. Like, we've always had one person that's just doing nothing this game. It's just like, really? Why? This isn't a free win. This isn't a free ride. You actually got to do something. You can't just kind of ride the wave this game because it's not a free one. It's a really close game. Like, there are some games it's like, oh, I can just kind of relax and let my team do what they're doing. This is not that game at all. Everybody has to get involved, and obviously, yes, I'm still not a fan of Rammus's playstyle. Like, but whatever. I didn't actually notice Thresh has died 5 times as well. That's not good. I don't want her to be bot lane anymore. Wait, are you throwing again? Thresh. Care about your life more. So the reason I say that is because the deaths that he's actually had, it's just pointless deaths. He doesn't gain anything from the deaths that he's doing. 6 deaths. He has to care about his life more, otherwise he's just giving them gold for no actual reason. We can defend this. Like, this is actually not bad. No, 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 no. What are you doing? Oh my god, this is close. This is really close. Oh god. I swear there's too many champions like Warwick nowadays. Ribbon's just going to pop off this game, I think. What lost the team fight then? It was Rammus got like a 3rd health before anything actually happened. Oh, you can't miss that. Good hook, good hook. Where's some damage? Yes! Okay, good. That's what we like to see. Keep going. You've got that, you've got that, you've got that. Whip him real good. Okay, hook. Yeah, I'm on my way. Got to teleport in like 9. He didn't need to do that. Oh, he didn't need to do that. When we've just respawned and we're walking in, she's walking upward towards us. She doesn't need to do that. That's dumb. Really? You really want to do Barret? Oh, it's Rift Herald. Oh, that's gonna die. Like, it's gonna literally die in like a second if we don't do this like really quick. Rek'Sai is too strong now. So Rek'Sai went from feeding to now stupidly strong. That was just dumb by Rammus to call that. Okay, I'm just not going to listen to the Rammus's calls anymore. That was just stupid. I knew it was stupid. That's why I said really in chat. I just got to trust myself this game and just do what I want. It's pretty much that simple. He's gonna die again. Should be a free kill. Like, he's squishy, which is good, but it's just the fact that he does a lot of damage. And has health. But if Caitlyn can just free auto-attack him, he's going to die over and over and over again. But when you compare the two, this guy does damage and can survive. This person just, I don't know, doesn't survive that much. Wait, are you really doing Baron? Why is my team listening to this Rammus, man? His calls have been terrible the whole game, and you're now listening to it? Like, why? Oh, man. Down, I'm gonna get it. Too quick. That's good though. Got the Rek'Sai. If I can kite them around, then I can also kill them, because I'm doing decent damage. But a lot of the time I've had no protection this game, so Rek'Sai or someone's just been allowed to just kind of jump on my face. Come on. Where's like some initiation? That was so free. That was like the best you're ever gonna get right there. At least we got it. No, 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 no. Please care about your life more. I've got like no mana. Please, 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 please. Just look at your teammates. Whew. I'm nervous about this game. If we can group as 5 for the rest of the game, I think I'll be okay. Things happening in mid lane. Okay, we can do this. Why are you always alone? I don't get AD carries that I just want to be alone. Play a top laner if you want to split push. It's a lot better suited. I've got to send a text, but I'm a little bit distracted right now.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Great, she's dead. I don't get it. One tower, like I said to you guys, one tower means nothing in late game. One tower is a whole team comp, especially with the Ziggs. We get it instantly in late game, so why are you split pushing? It means nothing. It just doesn't make sense. It's just somebody that wants to be alone because they think it's good. But if they took a minute, less than a minute, to think about it, they'll realize it's not a good idea. Like, these players are diamond, and I expect so much more knowledge and just general everything from them. It's disappointing. Alright, I can send the text now, which is good. There's not a lot's happening. Sorry about this. Sometimes real life does exist. Yeah, I'll take a while to text it, but whatever. Careful of our own jungle. Alright. Okay. We're good. Sorry about that. We don't really want to fight right now because that's what I mean. Like, my team just has no... There's never a, like, oh, we shouldn't fight right now, you know. There's always just, like, we should fight. We're throwing this game just due to basic knowledge of League of Legends. Gragas has gone back. Hey, let's go fight! Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you doing, Thresh? Like, a lot of it has been the Thresh just getting caught, but oh my god. That's what I mean. I do expect a lot more from these players, and we're just not seeing it. Oh, nice. Yo. Okay, well, there you go. If Rammus didn't die right there, we could have done Baron ourselves, but it's not to be. But yeah, I just don't get it. It's just weird, this game. No, Rammus is dead. Like, why would you do Baron when their jungler will get there faster? Like, I don't get it. But this game has pretty much been a whole game of I don't get it. That's a ribbon. Oh my god, lantern quicker, please. If he lanterned instantly, I was alive. Maybe I need Zhonya's this game, I don't know. Oh! If they lanterned straight away, I was fine. And it was definitely on cooldown, by the way. They didn't use it. And now she's dead. Oh, that sucks so much. Oh, why didn't you lantern straight away? If she lanterned straight away, we would have won that team fight. It's the fact that I went straight into, like, I went this way to cut her off, and then boom, Riven was waiting. Which obviously, yeah, that's not great, but we could have easily turned that around, like, easily, and it would have been really good too. Oh, I'm annoyed this game. And I know somebody said, oh, Huz, you know, take a break. Nah, it's fine. Like, again, I'm not playing bad. Like, sure, sometimes I might be a little bit tilted by what's happening. That's just normal. That's not going to go away if I have a break or something. I was kind of expecting that to be a lot lower health. I think we are going to end up losing this game when we had an easy lead in the early game. And again, like I said, a lot of it is just to do really weird basic mistakes that are going on. Like just bad general play of League of Legends, you know. Not throwing a lantern when it was 100% up. We're fighting when we're not grouped. Like all this stuff should never happen in this rating. But like when you have bad things in League, it just seems that like a lot of the bad stuff in League is happening this game. Like it's rare. Usually that you'll have one bad thing that happens. You're like, okay, that one bad thing. There's like 4 in this game. Fighting when we're like uneven. Slow lantern uses. He's died 10 times as a Thresh. Mainly by him just getting caught. Like, again, he hasn't been like... It's not like the fact that we're just going for a massive team fight and Thresh dies in the middle of it. A lot of it is just him getting caught. I'd say about 5 of his deaths are just from getting caught. Which is not good. And that's rare. Usually people don't get caught that much. So yeah, and then Orianna's fed quite a lot. Like, she even went Merc Treads because of my damage. And now Rammus probably won't do a lot to her. Because of 1 or 2 things. Mercury Treads reduces the taunt time, obviously. And also, I do less damage, which I'm doing a lot of damage right now. If I'm allowed to do it. Like, that's the point. If I'm allowed to do the damage, I do a lot of damage. Like, in that fight there, if I was allowed to do the damage, I think we would have probably killed them. They grouped. Ah! Like, Ramos, pay attention! What are you doing? He's just basing! That's amazing! Oh! Like, fine, base. Like, one, he shouldn't be basing there when a fight is literally happening here. But secondly, when he sees her, like, coming, like, do something. Don't continue basing. And this is what I mean. This game has been lost just to general bad play in League of Legends. Like, it's just weird. Really weird. There's not a thing, but like some people say, oh, you've said that before. It's like, yeah, I can't articulate the point anymore. Like, this is it's the best way to describe it. It's just weird. I have no idea how we lost it. Well, I know how we lost this game. We listened to Ramos. His calling has been really bad the whole game. And, yeah. People shouldn't have done that. And now he's probably being toxic and everybody's laughing about him. Like, the Thresh and the Orianna are laughing and all chat at him. Because, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they're just making fun of him. I'm guessing he's like saying, oh, team or something, when everybody's like, you do realize it was you, Ramos, right? He'll be probably the only one that doesn't realize it. Don't walk into her. Good. Alright, our only chance of winning is basically being a little bit on the back foot for ages, and then hoping... Ramos is falling into the pothole that Ramos has always been. People want run away from him and he can't get to people. And I know Ramos's whole champion's like, oh, I can be quick. But again, it's be quick while basically running. If people can flash away, there's not a lot he can do, you know. Potentially he could have flashed after her, but we've not seen that this game. Like, remember when Rek'Sai was here? When he could have flashed taunted and we could have killed Rek'Sai in the early game? Obviously this Ramos doesn't like taunting like that for some reason. Because he could have just done that to Soraka too. My next item's going to be Zhonya, because I think I really need it. Because Rek'Sai's had... Rek'Sai loves me, basically, this game is the best way to describe it. Which is, you know, fair enough. I think I'm doing a lot of damage, so him going for me makes complete sense. What the hell was that damage? I think that was Ezreal. Oh, why are you flanking them? When they're really far ahead, I don't think we want to be flanking them. I don't know about this at all. Yeah, they're just too strong. We completely had no protection. And our tanks just went in and died. Yeah, game over. Kind of annoying. I think if we focused a little bit more on protection, this game would have been a little bit easier. But again, what lost us the game was general just bad play of League. Fighting when we were outnumbered, that happened a lot this game. Like, either Caitlyn was bot lane, or Gragas didn't do anything in a fight, or then Gragas went to back and buy around that Baron, and then there was a fight initiated. There was a lot of that. And every single time that happens, you have to remember, people get stronger and stronger and stronger. And then, boom, they just were too strong after we were doing well in the early game. So it's really disappointing, and I'm actually annoyed right now, but that's just the way that it goes. Occasionally you're going to get annoyed. And a lot of people say, oh, Huz, normally a player like a normal player in this rating probably isn't going to be that annoyed. True. I may not play mechanically amazing, and I just want to say this right now. I may not play mechanically amazing. A lot of the time I'm a bit too distracted with commentating to purely focus on mechanics. If you're a normal player in League, that's what you can do, and that's great. On my main account, that's what I can do, and that's why I got high to Diamond 1. But in games like this, the reason why I'm so annoyed is because I'm focusing more on theory and like how you actually win a game. And I'm literally seeing it slip through the cracks, and there's nothing I can do about it. And that to me is the ultimate frustration, is that you probably just have teammates that just don't listen to you. Like, especially this Ramos, I think he probably thought he was really good for some reason. And yeah, they'll just keep doing what they're doing, making stupid calls, going for initiations and stuff like that. So anyway, we're just going to report the Orianna for obviously the offensive name or inappropriate name. And yeah, move on. So you get minus 17, went 6, 8, 10, 217 farm and damage done. We did the most on my team, which is obvious. And then the enemy team, the Orianna, did the most. But yeah, I'm disappointed. This game should have been a lot easier, especially with the early game we had. You know, I was even saying, oh, the Rek'Sai was doing bad. It was the first game that they played. And then suddenly we get no protection in team fights. We fight them outnumbered. They get too fed and then they win the game. So kind of annoying, but that's just the way it's going to be. So if you guys did enjoy, I know I say that and it's a weird thing to say when these type of games happen, but that's just the way it is. Like it, subscribe. See you guys next time.